Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Now, it's been a couple of days since I've played, but I'm ready to get back into it and go back to the courtyard. I'm going to be using the same team that I did the last courtyard mission with, and that is because even though they are stressed out, we have a jester. The jester should be able to reduce stress enough that we can make the Vestal no longer hopeless. We can reduce the stress of the Hellion, and something that I learned from the last time I was in the courtyard was that apparently we get high torchlight in the courtyard because we were getting the bonuses of the sun rings. I kind of accidentally brought them along because I didn't remember that the courtyard is at bloodlust light level. Bloodlight? Moonlight? Something to that effect. But apparently that counts as above 75 light. As a result, sun rings are useful, as is the bright tambourine, and if we can use this to reduce the stress of our Vestal, then we can make her not hopeless and bring her out on this mission instead of waiting for the next mission. And that's definitely something that I want, because I don't really want to have a occultist. If I run across another one of those crocs, I'm really going to want to have a jester for that. So we are going to provision the courtyard. Yep, still embark. We have a blue key of reflection. I don't know what that's used for because we actually had a croc fight on the last courtyard mission that didn't have anything. It just had like a bunch of trinkets, if I remember correctly. So I don't know why we needed that, but apparently we maybe did. So I guess we'll just keep moving on. I'll bring a couple of holy waters, some bandages, medicinal herbs, anti-venom, that kind of stuff, just in case we need it. Probably we're not going to use too many of these consumables, but I think it is still better to have them than not. I think everyone is set up and good to go, so let's go back to the courtyard, back to the pit. I might want to give the Hellion Breakthrough or Barbaric Yop instead of If It Bleeds. I do like that they can hit the third position, but maybe we'll get rid of... Nah, Adrenaline Rush is actually pretty good, because if we do come across a croc, when they submerge, the Hellion can Adrenaline Rush herself for healing and improving her damage and accuracy for the next time she can take a shot. So you know what, this is fine. We can adjust it during the mission. For now, this is fine. Let's go. Cool. Now, I am hopeful that eventually I will come across different types of curios. It felt like on the last mission here, we had a lot of curios that required shovels, and not a lot of curios that required other things. So I am hopeful that we will eventually find other curio types. And I can use things like anti-venom, holy water, medicinal herbs. You are craving already. Well, I did bring 2 stacks of blood, figuring that we would need a lot of bloodlight, that's what it is. Figured we would need a lot of blood out on this mission here. So that's back the way we came. This is technically forward. Unless it's another dead end, but if it's another dead end, we'll just go to it, explore the dead end, backtrack. I'm really kind of relying on the jester to do some really great stress healing on this mission because of the Vestal. But I think we can make it. You know, it's only going to take like 6 or 7 good stress heals on her before she's no longer afflicted. And if we can make that happen, then we can continue safely exploring the courtyard. If we have to leave, we have to leave. We'll take whatever money we can get and GTFO, but if I can last for a while, I would like to. Alright, new room. No combat, but there is scouting. I'm glad, because I didn't want this to be a dead end. I did want there to be more stuff. And this doesn't seem like too bad of an encounter either. A couple of manservants that are going to be really annoying once they get their protection up, but we can just start with the inspiring tune, even on the Hellion if we have to, because her stress is kind of up there. And yeah, 18 stress reduction per attempt. It's pretty good. You were craving, and now you're back to passive. Okay, sure. I think we open with the Retribution. It's our first combat. I think we'll survive it, hopefully. But with the Retribution, maybe we can get it in some lucky kills, and we did. Increased his stress by 19, decreased people's stress by a whole bunch. Lovely. If it bleeds, we've got to kill this Cavalier here at the back. This guy is an annoying piece of crap. The problem is he's going to get protected. Almost certainly by these two manservants. Kind of wish I had a stun ability on the Hellion, but I did get rid of it. We could use the man-at-arms to stun the Cavalier, but that requires us to kill one of the manservants that will protect him. So let's just go after the manservants first. Now, they could just thirst, and if they thirst, I'm fine with that. Good. So they're just thirsting. We can use the man-at-arms to stun the Cavalier at the back and then kill these two manservants up front. That is fine. Everyone can still do their moves, and in fact, the Jester can even dirk stab forward, but we're not going to do that. I could actually just use the Vestal maybe to get the stun. It's got like a 75% chance of working. I think that's worth it. Yeah, well. It could have been worth it. So that's a bleed attack. Not that much bleed, so I'm not that worried about it. We gotta start reducing that stress. Gibbering Entourage. Gibbering Entourage. Oh, so he guards everyone! I see. Refined Palette for stress. And a stun. Oh. These guys get pretty annoying at higher levels. I suppose what we should do is try to, if it bleeds, because if we can bleed the guy who's guarding everyone, then maybe we can have a chance at actually knocking him around. Bolster? Nah, let's Rampart. Just stun him. Remove the guard. Yeah, good. Stress everyone out. Perfect. Try to get the stun out on this Cavalier. Oh my god. Your stun sucks. You're probably gonna get stunned now. No, she didn't. She did resist it. But we need to start healing. I could be using the Jester for attacking, but I really want to get the Affliction removed from the Vestal first. So now we're gonna have another guard come out. I think I'm misplaying this encounter quite a bit, but it's kind of an annoying encounter. Let's be honest here. Could bolster. I could go for another Rampart, which I suppose we should do just to get the stun. He ideally should be stunning this Cavalier, but unfortunately it just doesn't work out because he's got to, he's got to do the stun on the Garter. Well, at the very least, we might be able to kill the Cavalier, but maybe I should just go for the Manservant first.
Continue the onslaught.
Knock something out, you know? And if they're going to keep hitting the Man-at-Arms, that's fine. He can withstand the damage.
A brilliant confluence.
Brilliant!
And purpose.
He is still bleeding. At this point, I think I will bandage. I could have done it earlier, but I think now I'm just going to do it so that the Vestal can hopefully get some healing done. Wow! That had a... I mean, okay. It only had a 75% chance of landing, but this stupid guy has resisted all of my stun attempts. All three of them so far. That's what I was going to do, so I'm glad that the Vestal chose that action. So bleed attack on the Hellion. He reduced his own stress by 18. Perfect. Keep playing the tune. She will no longer be hopeless. Now they will still keep stressing her out, but she does get a stress reduction bonus every time I use that ability on her, so hopefully we can keep her de-stressed. Oh my god. You will not get stunned. It will never happen. I could go for another one, but I think I'll just go for the heal instead. The Hellion will hopefully get the kill on the Cavalier. Now we've got like a 2-turn window with only the Manservant being alive. Good. Below 50. Choice cut. Led him for 3. I mean, that's a standard attack, really. We keep stunning him, but he's got the higher stun resist. We couldn't stun that Cavalier worth shit. It's kind of annoying, really. I don't want to kill him on this turn. I want to wait for the next turn, so I will take a moment, buff the Hellion. She should be able to one-shot him on the next turn. Thanks to the damage bonus. And the Vestal is only 2 songs away from having no stress whatsoever. Now I suppose we will just kill him. And that was pretty good. Lost a little bit of health, but we managed to get a lot of stress healing done, which is exactly what I wanted. We need to do a little bit more with that Vestal, but we can do that coming up on the next room. If there's combat, if there's good combat without too many enemies, or... Oh wait, no. I was gonna say, or we could just pop this and reduce stress that way, but this actually just gives us trinkets, I think. I'll try it, but I think it's just, yeah,
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So I'll take the stuff, whatever stuff I can, and we'll keep moving on. It's the red big ball that gives you a stress relief when you pop it with a torch. Okay, you're craving the blood. You will take the blood. Is this a dead end? No, okay. Just had to wait for the bark to finish. That's weird. I really hope we do not run across another croc until I can get the stress of the Vestal down to 0. Oh, this is perfect. They do stress attacks. Oh my god, you stupid. They do stress attacks, but we can likely keep their damage pretty low. So if we can just spend a couple of turns here de-stressing ourselves, maybe we can get the Vestal down to 0. Now, of course, the one attack basically cost her 1 turn worth of stress heal, which is unfortunate. Really, I want them to do bombing run, I think. So we will, why don't we guard the Vestal? That way they can't hit her. Maybe that'll work.
Decimated.
Good. I want these guys alive because I honestly want them to do bombing run. Because if they do bombing run, they're not dealing stress, and I have time to stress heal. Bombing run, perfect. Is that a bleed? It is a bleed. Keep playing the tune. We're getting there.
And improvement.
Yep, that did stun. Unfortunate, but not that bad. We're just gonna keep healing. Keep whittling these guys down. Figured that bleed would land. Now hopefully they don't do too many bombing runs because I don't want to get everyone bled out, but... Oh, one more! One more on her and she'll have 0 stress. We're almost there. I don't mind the spread out damage. Nice. Because with the spread out damage I can get more value out of the Vestal's heal. And we can probably just, stun him. Get 1 more turn, just in case the Vestal rejects the stress heal. Dodge of 15, -5 from affliction. Okay, I was wondering why it seemed like... There we go. It seemed like her dodge was a little bit low. So she's now no longer hopeless, which is perfect. Now we can focus stress heal on anyone else, and we can actually freaking use the damn Jester for attacking now, if we need it. You know, we can open up combat with the attack and end it with the stress healing. Sweet. I mean, I could have been doing that up until that time, but I really wanted to get the Vestal off of the affliction as soon as possible. We dodged the trap, so we do not have reinforcements. I I was debating bringing along the Ancestors map. I decided against it. So this could be stress relief, I think, with the holy water, but maybe it's anti-venom. No, it's holy water. There you go. This is actually really good. Battle. Don't be a croc. Honestly, if it's a croc, we can deal with it, but, you know, don't be a croc. I think there's another fountain that you use the anti-venom on, and if you use the holy water on it, you get a penalty, like a debuff, but I'm not exactly sure. Don't be a croc. It's not. It's not a good combat, but it's not bad. We can deal with this. If we get a little bit lucky, I think we can kill these Cavaliers. Do I go for the stun, or do I go for like a guard, a retribution, a bolster? I don't think we can kill one Cavalier. But if we use retribution, we can at least get some damage done for the next turn. Let's retribute. Retribute. Let's riposte. And you are just gonna heal. Go for a stun. It's got a 75% chance of working. It's gotta work one of these days. She is bloodlusting, so she kind of does have an affliction, but it's not really an affliction. We'll keep bleeding this one, because if we can kill him on the next turn, then he will be gone. Good dodges. I don't care that we missed the riposte.
Ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
We need to do some serious healing. Okay, so that one's dead. Targeted healing, maybe? Yeah.
A momentary abatement.
We can have him guard, and then we can target heal him for a couple of turns, and maybe that'll be good for us.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
So you can
blossoms.
guard the Jester. Everyone else has a ton of HP. Jester only has 32 hit points. It's pretty low. So we'll activate the guard. So this is a bleed attack.
Slowly.
That one is dead, which means that this Cavalier is now in a position where everyone can hit him. You know, the Jester can't hit the back line, but he can hit the third position now. Battle Ballad, Inspiring Tune, nah. We'll Inspiring Tune once we kill this Cavalier. I think. We could stun him. If we can stun him, thought maybe we could. If we could have stunned him, then we could have just gotten like a free attack, minus the, not corpse, the supplicant up front. Bleed. If you're gonna bleed someone, I'm glad you're bleeding the Man-at-Arms. Nice. And I'm even going to, you know what, no. I was thinking I'll even target heal the Man-at-Arms, but he'll be fine. He's got enough HP and protection that he's not going to die anytime soon. So I figure let's just get some spread out healing. I'll bolster, because the only enemy left is the Supplicant. He's gonna die in 1 or 2 turns. I don't mind if he attacks. He doesn't do that much damage. And he missed. Which is perfect. Now we will do a targeted heal if we have the option with the Vestal. Just because he is going to bleed. And I don't want to use the bandage on him if we have the opportunity to heal, or mostly heal. I was kind of hoping that that would kill, but that's okay.
Their formation is broken.
I don't have crush on him because I honestly think that maybe it's better to have the, we really need this much food. Let's get rid of some of the food. Cause, what's I gonna say? I don't remember. Something stupid. Okay, so this is probably where we're gonna have to use one of the keys to make it so that we can have a shortcut. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I don't want to use the bandage if it's just for like 3 points of bleed, or if we have the opportunity to do healing. I want to save it if we can.
Destroyed.
Everyone's stress is fine right now. I was kind of hoping that would kill. I could also give the Hellion the breakthrough attack. For a situation like this, it would be valuable because then she could get a couple of kills or kill a weakened enemy. But I don't have that ability on her. So kind of like if it bleeds on that third position, if we need it. Everyone's stress is now fine. You're now no longer bloodlusted. I should have probably just done a healing with her. Then again, this thing does have 5 speed. The Hellion only has like 6 speed, right? Yeah. So it wasn't a guarantee that we would move before that maggot. But it's not going to do that much damage. 1 maggot. I imagine we'll use the holy water on that on the way back. We'll use the key just to see what's in here. Nothing is in here, so we are just going to go back. I don't care about that hallway. We will use the holy water here. Reduces her stress. Doesn't heal, but that's okay. Stop getting stressed out, everybody. We're fine. Cool, so 1 wing has been completed. I don't care about that last hallway. And the other curios here are all things that require shovels, I think. So, with that done, we will continue on. This is why I don't like that. Because these are worthless. These are pretty much worthless trinkets. I don't like giving blood to her. Or the shrew. So I think I'm just going to not do that from now on. Look, there was a chance that maybe it would work out. It didn't. You know, this is still fine now that I'm thinking about it, because... Ooh, never mind, because the Vestal's likely to get the kill even if he can't get it, and the Hellion can just one-shot the remaining maggot. You know, that's actually quite a bit of damage. More than I was expecting, for sure. So hopefully we can get the Vestal and the Jester to move first on this round. Play himself a tune, reduce his stress. Nah, let's kill. Jester's gonna be a little bit low on HP. It's unfortunate that he is very weak.
These nightmarish creatures can
in terms of
be felled.
HP.
They can be beaten.
We wish it if he wasn't that weak. Hey, medicinal herbs. We can actually use them. Picked up food. You know what? That wasn't too bad. Plus 8 HP on the Jester, essentially. Okay, we had this fight earlier. They're surprised, which is not the best, but we'll make it work. Try to kill and stun one of the Cavaliers on the first turn. Because if I can kill him, then I won't have to worry about him. Resisted the stun. We do have another stun with the Vestal, though. Hopefully it lands. Damn. So they're gonna have all of their attacks go off right now, which is very unfortunate. But I'm super surprised that my stuns keep failing. You would think that I would have a better chance at getting them to land. He has 1 HP, so he's not dead.
Teetering on the brink.
Teetering on the brink, but he's not dead. Okay. You're dead. Even if the bleed doesn't land, doesn't matter. You're gonna heal him. Oh, I should have bandaged him. I'm an idiot. You are dead. We might as well try to knock out one of these supplicants. You are going to guard the guy who is bleeding, who I forgot to bandage.
The slow death.
Good, that one did die.
Unforeseen. unforgiving.
We're gonna have to spend a lot of time healing on this fight. Buried Blast for a stun. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Especially if she's almost on death's door. Okay, let's knock that out. Kill the supplicant. If he bleeds, he's dead. He did not bleed. Yo, I didn't give you the bleed stone because I thought your bleed chance was good enough, but I guess not. I guess you only have like an 80% chance at any of these. You really do need one more bleed ability. That is very unfortunate. Well, knock one out. Hopefully stun with the Man-at-Arms. Oh, thank God. Gives us a chance. If she's blighted, she might die. She resisted the blight. Oh my God, thank God.
Hold fast or expire.
This is getting a little bit squirrely here, isn't it? We've got to kill Cavalier at some point. We've got to guard, because holy cow, this is going poorly.
The blood quickens.
I could have her heal herself, the Hellion, but I think I'd rather just kind of work out this Cavalier here. Oh, thank God you dodged it. Heal everyone.
Death is patient. It will wait.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say, if that hits someone, they could die if they bleed, but luckily, they just attacked the frickin' Man-at-Arms, which is awesome. Okay, the Man-at-Arms will be able to kill this Cavalier in the back. I think we heal. Even using the healing power of the Hellion.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
The guard is still up, so we go for the stun. I mean, the stun didn't matter. It's the damage from the attack. Actually, you had 14 damage. You were fine. You were dead anyways. So that's a little bit of overkill. I wasn't paying attention to how much bleed was getting stacked up, unfortunately. We'll keep the guard up for one more turn, get some more healing done. You are craving. And if we have a second, we'll get some stress heal done as well. Yeah. I think I did this very poorly here. We'll do one more turn of healing. As much as the Vestal needs to heal themselves, they can always heal themselves with a judgment later. So I'm just going to have her do the party heal and wait for a second. Everyone's stress is fine. Now you can begin attacking. Good crit. Yeah, we'll just get the kill. Don't worry about the Vestal.
Success
Let's take the
so
damn
clearly
bandage.
in view.
Might need it.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
This chest must hold some kind of loot. We're certain to put this to good use. Hey! Ancestral trinket and 2 sapphires. That's a lot of money. And that's a good trinket, too. We'll definitely take it. We will get rid of... honestly, probably the torches. They don't really do that much for us here. They only give you +3 accuracy for 1 encounter. Honestly, I probably should have gotten rid of the Cherugin's Charm. What? I've never heard of that before. I thought it was just the healing charm. But maybe there's another healing charm I was thinking of. Okay, everyone's alive. Moving on. I could use some food. And as I think that, we get a dining cart here. Sweet. So now people will hopefully not die. Let's get rid of this stupid charm. Who cares? Take the money. We can camp. We can camp. We can camp. We can camp. Smashing the bottles reveals a camping log. Perfect. Get rid of the gold. We'll do the next room and then immediately camp. So we have some method of recovering stress, healing, using our food. And honestly, this might be a tough encounter. This courtesan, I don't give her the respect she deserves. Oh no, it's the other guy. It's the consort. The guy who has that fencing sword and he kind of riposts forward. That guy is super annoying. Courtesan is just annoying. Not super annoying, just middlingly annoying. See if we can't... See, that's the problem with that. It pushed her to the back, and now the Hellion can't hit. And in fact, the Jester can't hit now. It's probably not the best move I could have done then. Although she is actually dead, so that's fine. We did do just enough damage to make that work. So we've got one attack coming in at us. She can heal herself. For 8, that's actually pretty good. Jester gets hit hard. Should I use a bandage here? Honestly, why not? Probably unnecessary, all things considered, but we'll do it just to do it. How come this guy got pushed to the back? It's Cavalier. Strange. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if that hit, because then she could hit the back line, but... Alright, the other manservant died because of the... bleed. I remember now. He's got the protection active, so I figured let's get the bleed on him if we can make it land. So a stun attack. I don't need the Vestal to heal, but it would be nice to keep her around. And luckily she did resist it. So we will just do a spread out heal. Now I think we just focus on targeted heals on this Jester, because he really needs it at this point, I think. Alright, Manservant is dead. Can we stun this guy? I mean, that's fine. Good heal. Can we stun this guy? Because if we can, I can probably definitely kill him now. With a speed of 2, we are almost guaranteed to go before him. You just gave everyone stress. Jerk. Buffed Finale, yeah. Gotta remember. I don't use Finale, so I just never remember what those buffs are in the Jester. I would rather take the money.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And we are scouting ahead. I think we're gonna camp. Just so that I can buff ourselves, honestly. I can give us some nice buffs. Party dodge and crit. Just stress healing on the Jester. Sanctuary. Plus accuracy and dodge on one companion. Yeah, we could camp. We could also wait and camp a little bit later, maybe when we are wounded and have a little bit more stress. That way I can use the stress healing abilities of everyone. Okay, I've talked myself out of it, or into it, as the case may be. We will hold off on camping for a little bit. We'll camp later. For now, we'll keep pushing forward. You again, giving me trinkets that I'm gonna drop to take better loot in the future. No thank you. Might as well go up. This, I think, is a little bit more likely to be a dead end.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I measured it at exactly 250 gold. Another one. Ah, that's a little bit better. 1,000. We could get rid of 1 medicinal herbs for it. Or I could get rid of the anti-venom. I think I'll just let it go. I think I would like to hold on to the herbs in case we come across another food cart. And hold on to the anti-venom in case we get blighted a whole bunch by those supplicants. The thirst. Got 2 people in Bloodlust, which is nice for the damage. increase. And I think we're gonna focus on the manservant first. Ooh, dude, that's very unfortunate. The Jester doesn't have anything that improves his accuracy, which is kind of a big, unfortunate thing here. If we can stun the manservant, that would be very nice. Good. Stop him from getting protection and, you know, guarding the courtesan or something. Instead, we'll just open with a retribution from the man-at-arms, who has a relatively low speed considering he's got on-guard quirk. She will shuffle everyone, improve their damage and speed, reduce their accuracy. Go for the hit on her. I think I can probably get the kill on the... Oh, wait. They improved their speed. That's not going to happen. Never mind. I should have definitely attacked the manservant. Ooh, but he's guarding the mosquito. You idiot! You fool! You foolish fool! I think in this situation, I honestly dirk stab forward, because the man-at-arms can use his rampart to get back to our original shuffle position, and we can kill the courtesan before she moves. I could also stun the manservant, or go for damage and self-heal. So let's go for the damage and self-heal. Okay, that's fine. Resisted the blight, which is very nice. You are dead? Yeah. He is dead because of the bleed. So now, honestly, I think the bolster is the correct option here. Just to kind of negate their speed bonus, and maybe allow myself the ability to kill one of them. Good dodge. Giving everyone stress. I suppose maybe what we should do is have the Jester start reducing stress on his turn. I think he'll get a turn. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. If I buff everyone's speed, we can theoretically move before the mosquito. It's got a lot of speed, 12, but with both of the... Oh, right. Never mind. I was gonna say, if both of the speed buffs on us can counteract it, then we can move first, but Jester was not in the right spot anyway, so it doesn't matter. We actually did get scouting, so we know that there's no combat in front of us. We could leave, but I worry that we can't use the log, so I'm just gonna use it now. I will take the crests, we'll eat the food, and I'll drop the money and the gold. So now we'll focus on a couple of stress heals and then buffs for everyone. So Sanctuary first, reduce stress, better crit. Oh wow, already out of respite points. Okay, well, honestly that's fine. We used the log for healing and stress relief. That's exactly what I wanted to use it for. I was just kind of hoping we could get a little bit more out of it. The next wine crate we find, I think I'm just going to leave. And we will leave the mission, take the loot with us, come back in with another invitation, and then keep exploring, I think. Because right now I'm just kind of... I'm at a point where I'm dropping a lot of loot. So in fact, let's get rid of one medicinal herbs. I'll start collecting a little bit more loot and then we'll leave. Maybe I'll also get rid of like the torches, the anti-venom and stuff. Room battle with Curio and battle. Let's go do these. This guy, the Esquire, he's an annoying piece of crap. I would love to take him out, but unfortunately I don't think we can. It's that Rib Cracker. It's an insane, insane skill that he has. Does an insane amount of damage to everyone in the party. It's like 80 damage spread out to everyone. Sucks. I don't know why I'm focusing on the mosquito, but I guess I am. It's just gonna heal itself. Oh, unless it misses. I can't stun him because he's not in the back. I guess we'll have the Vestal get the kill on the mosquito. That way the Hellion can actually do something to the Esquire. Skewering Repartee, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. I guess it's not 80 damage, it's more like 40 damage, but it's still really nasty. Yeah, Ribcracker is the pistol shot. Right, I remember now. Ooh, tiny bit of damage there, but he's almost dead.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Don't worry, we'll kill him, narrator. Yeah, that's the annoying skill. He's dead in 2 turns. I think we gotta kill this guy before he can move. Free the Hellion to attack one of the supplicants. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, let's do it with the Riposte. And leave the Vestal to be able to do healing. I don't think we need to target heal. At least not yet. We can get everyone up to full and then target heal him. So he is not dead. A little bit of overkill, but I needed to do it anyways. And we could do a little bit of stress healing, so I will. He can't hit the frontline slot without using his Dirk stab forward anyways. And in the end, it didn't matter because we got hit by the Supplicant. The Supplicant had his turn. There we go. Really? I can't hold the money?
But a victory nonetheless.
There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start dropping things from my inventory to take loot at this point. Courtesan and 3 mosquitoes. Not bad. High stress. High annoyance factor with her being able to shuffle my party and mark and stun and no stun. A couple of marks. Damsel in distress. I guess that marks the mosquito that's attacking her or that's guarding her, not my unit, but whatever. Let's do the riposte. I was thinking about opening up with a stun, but I think I can kill her with the Jester and the Hellion. We only need to do 10 more points of damage to her to kill. I mean, we have a decent chance of doing it right here. There we go. So she is dead. Vestal healed herself, which is what we needed. And we can focus on a mosquito now. With the Hellion. You know, I should have probably used the Jester for stress healing now that I look at the situation. But we're not going to kill these guys in one turn, in one go. So I'm just going to use the Jester on the next turn. Yeah, I can't let that stress build up on that Vestal for too much longer. You're not dead. So much damage. Love it. You are going to bolster. Because Retribution is not going to kill, and neither is the Rampart attack from the Man-at-Arms. So we might as well just buff speed and dodge on everyone. The Thirst. A little bit more stress. These guys do a lot of stress. They're very annoying buggers. Yeah. You can Rampart in order to stun the mosquito. Get 1 more stress heal out of it. And now we'll kill him. That's better. Everyone's got 2 pips of stress. Ooh, and a crit to finish the job.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Guess we'll just take that. It's a very interesting area. It seems very ordered. You know, up here in the north, it was a lot of twisty hallways. This is a lot of straight paths of equal distance apart from one another. You are certain to put this to good use. Jute tapestry, hell yeah. Unmovable helmet. What? I have never seen this before. Did the game get an update that changed things around or something? I think we're just gonna take this stuff and leave at this point. Although we can still go forward. So why don't we just take the deeds? I don't care about this stuff. Cursed incense is worth more than 1 onyx. It's worth 750, I think, so we'll take it. And we will leave and move on. Okay. I mean, it's good to know that there is a log here. So if we need it on our next excursion into the courtyard, we can grab that log and use it. I think we should kill the manservant first and stun the cavalier, if we can get the stun to land. Thirst. He might heal himself. He will heal himself. And he's buffed himself to be a bigger piece of jerk. Damn. These stuns are just not working at all. And that dodge is very unfortunate. Oh my god. This guy does not have a 65% stun resistance. We cannot seem to stun him ever. So that's a stun attack, I think. Yep. Luckily we resisted it. Okay, Mosquito is dead. Or not Mosquito, Manservant. Mosquito Man is dead. Shuffle. Plus a buff of damage speed. So ideally I would like to stun. What the hell? It's got a 75% chance of landing. We failed like every one. Okay, stun. I don't understand what's wrong. Apparently we just cannot stun that guy. That's a bleed. That's nasty on the Jester because of his low HP, but luckily he dodged it. The Courtesan's gotta go next, I think. We can try another stun on the Cavalier. Oh wow, he went first? Oh right, he's got the speed buff. It just wore off, but he had it anyways. That's a nasty slap too, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we need to do 10 damage to the Courtesan to kill her. We need to do 6 damage to the Supplicant. I was kind of hoping that the Man-at-Arms would go first. He has a chance of getting the kill. He failed. He failed me for the last time. So now we're just going to go for the stun again. Oh man, I really need to give the Man-at-Arms like a stunning trinket or something. So in a or give the Hellion her stun, because it's 165% base, which is 100% chance on the Cavalier. Now, he's often in the back, but if we kill the units in the front, then the stun would land. But we're getting screwed on our stun chances, definitely. I don't like it, but we're getting screwed on them, nonetheless. She needs to heal herself, but she can also just do a party heal. She'll heal herself next turn if she needs it still. Might as well do a little bit more stress healing. We have the time. We might not actually kill this guy on one turn now that I did that, but hopefully we can. As long as the Vestal can do 10 damage. No, not without a crit. So I kind of screwed it up a little bit doing the stress heal instead of the attack with the Jester, but that's fine. Hopefully we don't get the reinforcement wave here. We should not toy with our opponents. Stress everyone out. I hate that. It's so annoying. Picked up a skeleton key, which is interesting.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Curio battle and another battle. Oh no, that's not a battle, it's just a curio. That is a room battle though. Do we keep going? I mean, we could. I'm just gonna go until I feel like I should drop the food. Let's do like a little bit of healing. Enough, we'll keep enough food that we can survive one starvation. What the hell? This is a odd unit to see here on this level, but this is honestly a really good enemy to see because we can theoretically kill the courtesan very easily and then just work on this guy here.
The ground quakes.
That's some good crits. That's another reason why we should definitely weakened. It's another reason why we should definitely keep going here because we want to use her plus 8% crit chance for as long as possible. And now it is over. It is gone. But we did good. We did good. And another wine crate. I have a feeling there's some big nasty stuff down here because they're giving us a lot of wine crates for firewood. So I think we leave. I think we leave right now. We say that we have basically 0 stress on everyone. We can go back on this mission immediately and we can bank, you know, the 6,000 gold we've got, the sapphires and emeralds on top of it, some deeds, crests, jute tapestry, ancestor's portrait. Come back later. So we regroup.
A setback, but not the end of things.
It's not a big setback. In fact, it's on schedule, really. So one person gets a quirk, stress faster, reduced photomania. I mean, that's a fine quirk. Doesn't really matter all that much. I'd prefer to have something instead of it.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
Alright, this is nice because anyone who has stress will get stress relief when we're out on the next mission. We don't have that many people who have stress, but hey, it's better than nothing. Nope, that's not what I went on. We'll check out the stagecoach, see who we get to replace someone else. We get another Vestal. We have 1, 2, 3 Vestals. Do we need another one? I don't think we do. And Bernie here is already pretty strong, so I think we ignore the stagecoach. Check out the Nomad wagon and see what we get. Suffering Caller, Profane Scroll. That seems pretty nice for a Vestal. It's purely good except for the stress debuff. It only works if she's in position 2 though, which I don't necessarily love, and we have other things that also give her protection. Not protection, healing. So I think we don't need this. Take a look at everything else real quick. Brawler's Gloves. Minus crit, minus speed. Isn't that bad. But none of these are particularly valuable, I think. I already have a Bright Tambourine. We don't need a Book of Holiness. We have the Book of Sanity. We have a couple of them actually, right? Yeah, and that's just better because you don't have the death blow resist penalty. So no thank you. Instead we will go back to the courtyard. I just want to check really quickly to see what kind of trinkets are available out on these missions just in case there's something that I want. Wounding helmet, we have one. And I never like bringing it because then I always miss my stuns. So yeah, we'll go back to the courtyard on the next mission, probably with the exact same party. Healer. Damage. Protection. Where is he? There he is. And Jester for stress relief. Come on. This seems to be a pretty good party here, so I think I do like this composition. Could also give the Jester a focus ring, so he has a better chance to hit, but I think we're fine as is. Damage, speed, dodge. Tell you what I will do, though. Let's give that to the Jester. We'll give the Man-at-Arms the Ancestor's Candle for damage, speed, and dodge. And then we can swap out the pen for a focus ring to give him the accuracy. So now everyone except for the Vestal has an accuracy bonus on top of their damage bonuses. He loses out on 3 dodge by doing this, but he's got protection. So if we need to protect him, we can protect him, and he's got a lot of HP as well, so I don't really worry so much about Gildersleeve here. This is fine. This is fine. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll go back to the courtyard on the next mission. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and hope to see you here for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.